giant shiny chair.
Very well. Once upon a time, I was me after Horus's rebellion. I was distraught because you had died. My normal calm had been compromised to the point that the only reasonable thing I could think to do was to bring my Imperial fist with me to hunt down and kill all remaining traitors with immense abhorrence.
That is the best Father's Day present I could think of.
When we returned, Gilliman showed us all a book he had written. Khan and Korax really liked the book. Me, Russ, and Vulcan did not. The book was to break all legions into small chapters. We started complaining. A lot.
Oh yes, that superfluous second founding shittery. Why the balls did it go through if almost half of you voted fuck that?
I did not wish to copulate with his book, Father. I have only seen Lorgar do such a thing.
Please erase these mind images immediately.
But I did vote no. It felt like my brothers and the Imperium blamed me for your fall.
I would personally blame fucking Horus since he murdered me and stuff, but they could totally blame you for this itchy piece of iron halo stuck in my cranium.
Nevertheless, I resisted Gilliman's Codex Astartes. I called Gilliman a coward, called me a traitor. I called him conceited. He had the Imperial Navy launch codexes at my strike cruiser. I was something beyond furious. What made me more upset was when Perturabo, ever the petulant man-child, came along and challenged us Imperial Fist to a sea battle.
Groga! Groga! Oh, baby boy. Groga! Who's girl? Seriously, look over here. Terry Watak, my newest demonic fortress of perpetual pain. Even I don't know how to get inside this one.
I then sat in a room with my magic pain glove for 7 days. As I did, I saw a vision of you, Father. You were not dead. You had been with me all that time.
Spectral me is just as much a stalker as you, it seems.
It was then I realized the folly of my actions. I did not want more conflict between us Primarchs, so I accepted the book and gave it a 5 out of 10. It was okay review.
It is too bad someone less notorious for their extremely complacent attitude towards themselves had not written that codex instead. Can you just imagine if, say, Codex had written it? No one would have fucking cared, and the Imperium's bulwark would not have been spread out like the last remaining Astartes but on a galactic sandwich.
But even if I had accepted the book, it did not mean my sons had. All my Imperial fish did not like the book, and I started appreciating it only after 7 days of intense torture.
Sounds like a great book.
To show them why we need to follow this book, why this split had to happen, I had to give all members of our Legion the same enlightenment that I had received through my magic pain glove.
I do not like where we are going.
Unfortunately, we do not have enough gloves for everyone.
Well, that is a relief.
So, I accepted Perturabo's challenge instead.
Well, that is a not relief.
I swore that I would dig Perturabo out of his hole and bring him back to Terra in an iron cage. And thus began the battle.
How did it go?
Bad.
How bad?
Very bad.
Tell me why.
Perturabo had always been envious of me since I got the honor of rebuilding the Imperial Palace. But since he no longer had a chance to fail at breaking into it after the Battle of Terra, Perturabo yet wanted a way to satiate his massive childish grudge. So he built the Eternal Fortress upon the planet of Sebastus IV.
Was it made out of solid gold?
No.
See, this is why I gave the job to you, and not him.
Did you not give it to me for my superior skill at the constructing of fortresses?
Yeah, sure, whatever, continue.
The battle upon Sebastus IV became known as the Iron Cage. It was terrible. Many died on both sides. Many of my men died to foul tricks and deception on Perturabo's part.
Honestly, did you expect anything else from someone who absolutely super babby hates you?
I did not carry expectations. I came to the planet without preparation, without a plan, only redemption in mind.
Seriously, if Spectral Pain Love Me was the one to convince you of all this shit, then he's a massive fucking asshole.
We did win, but not without aid from the Ultramarines. who came uninvited. After this, the same pain I had felt had spread across my legion tenfold.
I bet they were all in agreement that the Codex Astartes was pretty okay compared to massive, grievous casualties.
Yes,